Well, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Whatever time you find yourself watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. Life is hard. Don't complain. My name is Nick, and today I have a Cold Steel Rajah. As you can see, here's some general info about the Rajah. 3.5 inches of blade length, Japanese AUS-10A steel. The box says it weighs 5 ounces. We'll check. 4mm thickness on the spine and Griv-Ex handles. This knife features the Cold Steel Triad lock. Triad lock was invented by Andrew Demko. In this knife in particular, we have a separate pocket clip. This knife was designed by Andrew Demko. So I'm gonna put the knife down, put the box away, put the pocket clip away. This is a tip-up carry reversible pocket clip, but reversible with a dedicated left-hand pocket clip. It's a hefty feeling knife. Very grippy Griv-Ex. There's that triad lock. All right, let's see where we're at. 5.2 ounces, and this says 5 ounces, so we're pretty darn close, or 147 grams. Really nice ergos on this thing. Once it's open, the balance on this guy really comes forward. It's right here, the finger guard, but this take a look, see right at 3 inches on the handle scale. Knife itself totals about 8.5 inches long. It's got a stonewashed AUS-10A steel from Taiwan. You know, that triad lock is one of the strongest locks out there for pocket knives. Fit and finish, it's extremely nice. This sucker's tight, tolerances are tight, no blade place, centered. I don't know if that's kind of a illusion, but it is centered. The action, like most cold steels, takes a little while to open up. We may tinker with it just slightly, but very nice feeling knife in the hand. There's a sort of Rajah series by Cold Steel. The Rajah II is a little bit larger than this, and this knife has sort of a kukri style to it. And we got some bits of paracord, push cuts. Really very easy. With this, I imagine it'll cut. Out the box, Cold Steel has some of the sharpest knife offering. Big old belly. Like I said, this is like a mini kukri style. Could be used as a utility knife. Boy, surprising is this reverse grip. Reverse grip feels so comfortable. That's shocking. It's so comfortable in the reverse grip. Now, this kind of knife with the amount of safety in it could be a great self-defense knife. It's like a kukri/clip point. Got that belly with a little recurve in AUS-10A steel. 10A is from Aichi Steel from Japan, and it's a premium steel. It is a big step up from like the 8As and such. And if you're not that familiar, not a lot of folks use 10A these days, but there's some. But we'll do a quick breakdown. This is 0.95 to 1.1% carbon, so it's a high carbon steel. 13 to 14% chromium. That gives us its stainless capacity. This has vanadium in it, 0.1 to 0.31 percentage in vanadium, and 0.49% molybdenum, 0.95 manganese, and trace iron, and 0.5 silica. Cold Steel heats this to around 58 to 60 on the Rockwell. It's a good, tough steel with a really good edge retention rate. It's probably 20% or so better at holding its edge than like an 8A. And like we said earlier, for stainless, because of the chromium content, it's a stonewashed finish on this blade. Now, 10A is not extremely difficult to sharpen, but it's you need some measure of skill to sharpen this guy, and the fact that it's got this sort of recurve on it, that makes it a little bit tougher. They put a nice fine edge on it that would shave hair, I'm sure. Really gripping it, I have sliced the heck out of myself, so it's hard for me to really grip. But holding this guy, your hand, the ergos are great. If we can look at the ergos a little bit more, you almost have, it's about 3 3/4 enclosed in this sort of cupping feature. Your index is nice and locked in, and your pinky is kind of encouraged to push in as well. So the slicing action with this guy is super firm, but it's nimble enough to put it into a reverse grip for stabbing down cuts that are punchy and reversing. A nice fighting knife is not that large, but it's certainly got the attitude for it. Cold Steel, it at a little over 5 ounces, it actually feels lighter than it is. That's a testament to the balance in this guy. You know, this Griv-Ex handle is really, really grippy, and I think it would be great. One thing I would do, or as a recommendation, and this is a fit and finish recommendation, right here is where the other pocket clip would be mounted. See, here's your right-handed pocket clip. This is where the left-handed one would go. As a personal preference or observation, I would love it if this came with a filler piece, a little metal square, and bolted down. So, because this Griv-Ex is grippy. Right here, it's kind of sharp, and it's right where my pinky goes. Now, is it an issue? No, no, it is not an issue. That's just, I think, that would be a little bit of a refinement that Cold Steel could do to finish the job on a really nice offering. Lanyard hole here. I'm guessing this is a Griv-Ex or composite backspacer as well. Everything else is very nice, very polished. I like Cold Steel. I have so many Cold Steel knives, and I got a request. I think I'll enjoy my journey of Cold Steel. This is the Rajah III. Really, really nice knife. Can't complain. I mean, there's really no negative for me on this guy. What it makes me want to do is see what the Rajah II looks like. This is the 3. It's a little smaller, The Rajah II, from what I understand, is larger. Now, I don't want to get crazy like a Spada size or something like that. I don't want, it's just my personal thing. If I get a knife that's that large, I want it to be a fixed blade. Just me. Just me. But I will say this, if I got a very large folding knife, I would want it to be a Cold Steel because I trust their lock. This is the Triad lock. They have the Atlas lock. I believe also they have the Axis lock. But this Triad lock has had over 500 pounds of pressure before it. And I think it's some cases they put 700 pounds of pressure on it before the Triad lock failed. That sort of security assurity is definitely what I would want in a fighting folder. So that's all we have today. Anybody else have a Rajah or a Rajah II? Is there a Rajah 1? I don't know. I will have to look. This is my first Rajah series designed by Andrew Demko. Obviously, the Triad lock was designed by Andrew Demko as well. So, really cool knife. I like it. The ergos were pleasantly surprised to me. So, just on the ergos alone, this is a great knife. You don't have to use it as a fighting knife with this recurve. This thing could strip wire all day long. It could feather stick. It's got a little sharpening choil right there. Probably the spine is sharp enough at a 90 degree to do ferro rod, but I bet you could use this thumb plate to ferro rod. You could do some minor batoning if you wanted to. I would not, but that's just me. Very nice. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to get more content. We're adding more every week. So until next time, remember, life is hard. Don't complain. You guys take care out there.